What is up, guys? Today I come to you with a live reaction of Gintama Silver Soul Arc, episode 2 or episode 14. And it's been a while since I last did one of these live reactions for Gintama, so it's always good to do these once in a while. And I am, in particular, very excited about this episode because of the preview and seeing Kagura and her big brother after last season, after the Rakio arc. It's so good to see them together again. So let's see what this episode has.
9 years ago, 9 years ago was the last time I touched this series on this channel. My last live reaction was March of 2016. And that was the end of the Shinsengumi Crisis arc. Then I proceeded to just go read the manga afterwards. I did try to do the reviews on the channel, but I just wanted to read the manga. 3Z Ginpachi-Sensei, which we did see in the anime during its first season of 201 episodes. After a couple of episodes at the end of it, Ginpachi-Sensei, and we did see in later seasons, but it stopped after a while once they got more serious. But now they are adapting the novels, okay, which aren't written by Soroichi. I believe he just did like the illustrations and everything, but I guess he did overlook the novels. And might I add, if you didn't know, now you know. About almost 3 weeks ago, they just announced that Gintama is getting another movie, which is going to be a retelling of Yoshiwara in Flames arc, which showed all the way back in the anime in 2009, 16 years ago, right? So, and this time Yoshiwara really is in flames by the movie, and there are going to be new stuff. So the Shinsengumi is in there and Zura is in there, which they never were in during the manga and in the anime adaptation of the same arc. So it's coming out in Japan next year, February, right? February 13th of 2026. So if you are in Japan at that time, you lucky son of a gun. I wish I was there, okay? But other than that, I am so excited to see my favorite series, even though it's in an alternative universe, finally coming back on screen so that everybody who is now getting into Gintama has something fun to watch. It may not be the same stuff that we knew from 2003 to 2019, but I'll take what I can get. So let me stop rambling and let me pick up after 9 years worth of waiting with all of you with 3Z Ginpachi-Sensei, episode 1. Oh. Well, play at a safe distance from the screen. Bro, this is like when he was trying to do the bankai. He was trying to get his up. Not them. I can't even say the name. It's facts. Oh. I mean, it's alternative universe. You mean? Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Not GT. Oh my god. Why his bare cheeks out, bro? Come on. Right. What's the reason? I mean, I get it. That's not even. No, are you serious? This is not them saying. Oh my god. You see, this is why I love Gintama because and nobody's safe from this series, bro. Nobody is safe from this series. Netflix, you not safe. Hollywood, you ain't safe either. He's scared. Now you sleeping on the job. What? What? Yeah, it's like, you know what, y'all just milking us at this point. Grand school teachers sure love telling you to aim for a 70, not 100. Is that true? Dang. That's not my Kentucky. He's smoking. And it's not a lollipop. That's not my sensei. That's not my Gintoki. He don't smoke unless it's a lollipop. All day. Why? Now you cut it off his head antenna. Okay. What manga you reading? It look like a One Piece. Most likely you should have been fired for assault. How you smoking in class, my guy? You don't even have a why? He's the disciplinary committee. Oh no. Oh yeah, because the Shinzo. Yeah. Why? She really does look like a teenager. Oh, so they're playing third year roles. First of all, you look too old to. Oh. So how they supposed to get 80 if you just see all the chaos and then you just walk away from the class? What? What do you mean walk, Elizabeth? Wow, yo, you're a failure for a teacher. Okay. Okay. Why is a just away sitting at the desk? Why is a just way sitting at the desk as a student? Why? No. My mayonnaise. You not even taking this seriously, bro. Get it together. Yep. Yeah. He's not, but he's not trying to scare y'all. He literally is telling them to cheat, bro. What type of teacher are you? If you can't even cheat, hey yo, what you telling him? He's just standing there. Oh yeah, her foul saying. How you telling them to go and cheat? How? Why? Find a way to cheat without being called. What type of school is yo? Yo, he could never be my What? 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 Not them taking it so seriously, yo. What subject are we gonna come together and agree on to go and cheat so we can get at above 80 average in the class? He's really wearing a uniform. It's really wearing a uniform. What? What? Might as well because y'all don't know what questions to cheat from. All of them. Hmm? Right. Pop meat kettle, what that's supposed to be. Right. I mean, that's the only option y'all got. Oh my god. No. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Did he do that? Why is she strapped to the back of the room? She did not go me. What is the reason? Oh, not chill, 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 chill. Why? No. Oh God. Was there a reason? Wait, what? Hey, yo, girl, stop. Hey, hey, hey. Watch it be like science come actual test day. Why should Pachi be the only one to fail in the class? Watch. Even you gotta get Ginpachi-Sensei ganging up on you, bro. And she just stay playing the flute. Right. He heard. He found out somebody was snitching. Bo, bo, bo. Ooh. What? He's gonna shove that up your face. He gonna get violent. Was she a teacher in the? Oh, she's the chair. Oh, I did not know she was a chairwoman. Leave it to Otose to calm down everything, bro. He was not by your side. Jesus Christ. Is this like episode 3 when he first met Gintoki? That's how it feels like. She never said that. Talk about 10% raise. Like, what? Oh, so crazy. At least he's driving his moped. You know how long we haven't seen that? You know how long we haven't seen that, bro? The last opening that had that. I think the last one we had was like the Popori arc, I believe. I think that was the last one. Who can change how they look, but not who they are in 2 other segments. We will. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. Okay, I cried a little bit. A little. This series does it to me. And the fact that they said at the end, Gintama fans, please watch over us while we pass on the baton to this other version of us that's not in the actual continuum lineup of Gintama overall. But it's hard. It's hard. Just a little. Have to wipe a tear. But solid first episode, had me laughing. The shenanigans that we knew from Gintama is still here. Obviously, this version of Gintoki, which again will be an alternative version of Gintoki, is slightly different. He does seem a little bit more calm and a little bit more seemingly detached, but he cares, versus the Gintoki that we know, who's more eccentric and everything, and will probably act out depending on the situation, but he does keep a calm, cool, collected head when it comes to serious situations, which we do see here. But overall, he's a little bit more composed in this alternative universe where he is not the greatest teacher of third-year high schoolers, even though the third-year high schoolers, majority of them do not look like they belong in high school again. They look like they should have already been having jobs, or probably they lost their very top official government job. You know, but nonetheless, I am so happy to hear these guys being voiced again. It's just good to see Gintama again. Like I said, on this channel, it's been 9 years since anything related to Gintama was touched on this channel. Just for any of you to know, if you don't know, now you know. So far, there's already 2 episodes out, so I'm not too far behind. I can catch up to the 2nd episode tomorrow, but it comes out on Mondays, which I won't be available to do on Mondays, so it might either come out on Wednesdays or Thursdays on the channel, depending on how my week is going and if depression decides to hit me. No jokes, but depending how I feel, September was by far the worst month mentally wise for me, and I think it's been like that for a lot of people. But regardless of the fact, I think Gintama, the beautiful thing about Gintama overall, for me personally, even when I felt like I was at the worst, mentally, emotionally, that sort of thing, it always lifted up my spirits because it made me laugh for the absurdity of it. You have this class, which one you're telling them, like, hey, to get 80% average or above, we're going to learn how to cheat. What teacher tells you, yo, you know I don't really teach in this class. I'm just here for the vibes. I'm just here to just look over all of y'all. And so knowing that I bribe the principal to say, you know what, instead I'm going to do a 10% pay cut. Not only that, he physically assaulted the principal. And that too, that should have been an immediate firing and then getting locked up. But the police of this universe is technically in his class as his students. So it makes me wonder who's the actual police of the Ginpachi-Sensei universe. Because the Shinsengumi, who was originally in the police force, is now his students. At least 3 of them. Okay, we're just waiting for, what's his name? I forgot his name, Badminton Boy. But trust me, but it does make me wonder who's the actual police force in the universe now that we're dealing with, like, daily slice of life with the characters from the Gintama universe. But it's good to see, like, Gintoki's like, you know, we gotta pass on the baton. Watch. You see how the movie is coming out next year, February? They're going to have both Gintoki and Ginpachi-Sensei just promoting this movie, right? And this season is going to have 12 episodes, but they are going to be adapting the novel, so it's probably going to be more than 1 season. Of course, I don't know where you can read the novels. Most likely you can read it online, but I don't know specifically where. And it has not been translated here in English that's readily available to buy legally. So if you do know where you can read it online, then, you know, you can drop and say, or if, you know, somebody has like a file where we can read the novels for where they're adapting, because I think I saw online yesterday or the day before that it's not only adapting one novel, but it's adapting several others. Okay, so there's that. Might I add, as you guys know, or if you didn't know, I did go to Anime Expo in July. It's been 3 months already. But I did see one of the episodes. Now, I'm actually surprised the episode that they showed us at Anime Expo was not actually the very first episode here. So that means it's one of the future episodes. But they did show it in English dub. So I can't wait to hear it when it's in you know, the original language, Japanese. It probably might hit harder for me personally, because I've watched Gintama in original language or English subs all these years. Like, I can't unhear Gintoki as anybody else other than other than Tomokazu Sugita. That's the definite Gintoki for me. Of course, he played other roles, but he's a definite Sakata Gintoki, now Sakata Ginpachi forever for me. Not to discredit any other voice actors, but he's the definite Gintoki overall. But the episode they showed us at Anime Expo, I thought that was the first episode, but clearly the first episode is something different. So again, it's going to be 12 episodes. So I don't know if it's going to be, that episode is either anywhere between 2 to 12. I'm not sure at all. But it must be a random episode that they showed us that they already dubbed. So we're just waiting for it to come out now. But if you guys already saw episode 1 of 3Z Ginpachi-Sensei, do drop in the comments how you felt about it. If you did manage to read the novels, how do you feel about this adaptation versus how it was depicted in the novel version? And overall, did any of you watch Gintama or read Gintama? And if you did, what were some of your favorite moments from Gintama overall? Drop in the comments down below. Of course, I do have my playlist of some videos from Gintama way back, so I put it up for you guys to watch, and the links are in the description box so you guys go check it out. And I'm Kimmy-chan, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
with